Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's going to bring all the camera equipment and microphone, and he'll do all the interviews and stuff like that. And you can obviously record the actual scrum, and we'll upload that to YouTube later on.
Good morning, how are you? Good, good.
Are we allowed in yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just doing some videos. Yeah, with his shoes, isn't it? With his shoes, isn't it?
It's quite a look.
Yeah.
Chamatkar Sandhu reporting for MMA Plus here, a special UFC media event promoting UFC Fight Night London, and I'm alongside Jimi Manuwa, who's going to be fighting in the main event versus Alexander Gustafsson. So Jimmy, first of all, Happy New Year, how are you? Is this the first time that you've actually been kind of in close proximity to Alex, or have you actually been in front of him before?
No, we've talked, we've met a few times and everything, and it's not a problem. I like the kids. So,
who have you actually brought in this camp to kind of emulate his size and reach?
I don't really want to say, but I've had good sparring partners and everything, and I'll continue to have good sparring partners.
But on March 8th, when and if you win, would you like a title shot straight away? Is that something that you would personally want to have straight away, or do you think you still need maybe 1 or 2 fights before a title shot?
No, I'm ready to fight the best in the world, and I'm fighting the best in the world in Alex, and that is he's ranked number 2. So I'm ready for whoever that now.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like walking out at the O2 Arena in London on March 8th, in your hometown, with obviously the majority of fans, supporting you from a London base?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be better than my last fight in Manchester, which the crowd was really loud and that. But it's going to be in London, and there's a lot of hype for the fight and that. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Have you had a lot of friends and family ordering tickets?
A lot.
Finally, give us a prediction. It's March 8th. It's Saturday night. You've got the O2 Arena completely packed, screaming "Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy." How does that fight finish for you?
Second round, third round stoppage.
Wow. There we have it. Jimi Manuwa predicting a second or third round finish against Alexander Gustafsson. Jimmy, thank you very much for your time. Cheers. Chamatkar Sandhu reporting for MMA Plus at a special media event here in London at Gymbox, promoting UFC Fight Night London, and I'm now joined with Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson, who will be fighting Jimi Manuwa in the main event of that fight card. So first of all, Alex, first time I'm interviewing you, very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, and more importantly, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
How old did you turn this week?
27.
27 years young, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to go back a little bit. Since the fight versus John Jones, how has your life changed? Because now, since that fight, it's been voted the fight of the year for 2013. So can you just talk a bit about how your life has changed since that main event fight in Toronto?
Well, it's my life looks different now. It's much more publicity, much more media, more fans recognize me, and I think I'm very happy for that. And I'm feeling very comfortable in my position right now and where I'm at in my career. So.
Now, something that happened after the fight was this big campaign to be on the cover of the EA Sports UFC game, which you obviously won. Was it surprising for you to have gone through all the different rounds and go all the way to win, or was that something that you were expecting given your fan base?
Well, no, I didn't expect to go that far to the cover. So yeah, it was unbelievable. I think it's great. It's fantastic to see that many fans voting for me, and it's a great motivation. It's a great feedback for me, and yeah, I'm very excited. It's cool to be in the game.
I don't know if you're aware of this. I was speaking to somebody at EA earlier on today, and they said that from the entire base of fans that voted for the car, 40% of the fans were based in Europe. So how does that make you feel that the majority of fans that maybe were voting for you were actually based in Europe?
Well, it's great to hear. It's great to hear. I think it's cool to see that that many fans know who I am and what's voting for me and all that. So it means everything. Fans mean everything to a fighter, and so it's great. First of all, it's a great fight. I'm very excited for this fight. We're both Europeans, so we know each other, and I think he's a great guy and a great fighter. He's a very dangerous fighter. He's unbeaten. He believes in himself. He's very hungry.
Can you speak of who you're going to bring in to spar with?
Well, we have a lot of European guys coming in, Finnish guys, Polish guys, some Dutch guys coming in, good strikers.
Now let's turn attention to the actual fight night itself. You're coming into an arena where the main event guy is from London. Have you been mentally preparing at all for the kind of reaction that you might receive in the O2 Arena at all?
No, not really. I have scenarios like in my head, but I've been fighting in that arena before. I see London as my second home fighting in, because it's so close, and I know I will have a lot of fans coming over. I know I have a lot of fans here, so I'm looking forward to the fight, and I think it's going to be a great evening.
Okay. I just asked Jimmy how he feels the fight's going to finish, and he says second or third round stoppage. And I'm asking the same question. March 8th, it's Saturday night. How does the fight finish in the main event?
It will be a finish, for sure.
Alex, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck during fight camp, and we'll see you on Fight Week for UFC Fight Night London. Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you very much.
MMA royalty?
Yeah.